282. Good morning, everybody. Today is February 18th. Excuse me, which is my day 282. I'm going to scoot forward just a little bit. I've made a couple videos back to back, which usually tells me that, or not back to back, but every other day, every day. That tells me I've kind of have a lot on my mind. But I had an observation today about, and I'm going to call it becoming the thing they fear, or becoming the thing they hate, or becoming the thing they don't understand. And maybe that's maybe it should just be becoming the thing they don't ... might be a good title. But what I'm talking about is, there are certain people in my family who, all of my family members knows about me. I'd say about half of my family is in denial, but it's like, Robin has a Facebook page, Robin has a job, Robin's out doing things. There's pictures of Robin doing things. They know that I've transitioned, I'm full-time, etc., etc. But they live in like this denial haze. I still get called by my dead name. I still, it's like conversing with me. There's no human interaction anymore. It's all automatic. Like they're just replaying old conversations they've had with me, and probably mentally there's a photo of, an old picture of me that they just imagine that, we'll use Squirtle here. They imagine, when they talk to me and they're like, "Oh, how are you?" They're just talking to this image of who they think I was or whatnot. And it kind of dawned on me this morning that, part of the transition process, and I think any person who's been through it would agree, part of the stress of losing your friends and your family, and you really run the risk of losing everyone in your life. You will replace them. You will meet new people. But I realized that as part of my transition for a specific member of my family, who will remain unnamed, I have become something that they abhor. And not because I'm transgender or I'm a freak or whatnot, but they tend to objectify women. They tend to mentally abuse women. And so from their point of view, I feel like maybe from their point of view, they see me as someone who's turned traitor, gone over to the other side, and as my physical changes occurred, they've become more and more blind, to who I am. And because I look more, my video from the day where someone didn't recognize me, I hope, knock on wood, that I am more female looking, presenting more female, and I'll let you wonder about what that means. But the idea being that, here this person had this idea of who and what I was, and then I've become this thing that either they don't like or they're used to abusing and having their way. And it kind of, I think it reflects some of that back on them. Like, well, all women can't be ditzy brained, bitches and sluts, because Robin's now, you know what I mean? It challenges their perception. And I think that it's a lot easier to just go nanny than to re-evaluate one's own belief system. It's a lot easier to just ignore it. And in many respects, that's what I'm saying. I think they're still kind of, seeing the old me, and obviously on the phone, when you talk to me on the phone and you close your eyes, I haven't changed, right? But when you look at me this way, I have changed. So, and then back to the idea, now that's someone who maybe doesn't understand, or maybe becoming something they hate, I think about the Frankenstein's monster, who I think we all just call Frankenstein, even though we know it was the doctor that was Frankenstein, the creature. The creature was abhorrent. People didn't understand it. People couldn't comprehend it. So the first reaction was to kill it, to destroy it. And again, I feel like again we go from the known to the unknown, and it's a lot easier again just to hate that or not accept it. So take that for what you will, but it's something that I realized this morning because I was like, why isn't this person acknowledging? Maybe that's a good word, acknowledging me, and God forbid we meet. I hope we meet in person someday. Since I've transitioned, they've kind of not visited me, not, you know what I mean? It's like we've kind of diverged, and not intentionally on my part. It's just, I don't know, you could say it's age and stage and it's the way it goes. But so like I said, I think that's what I observed today, which I apologize if it's like a duh thing. Of course, people, they don't like what they don't understand. And so it's a lot easier just to alienate someone that you don't understand, to ostracize and castigate someone that you don't understand. And again, I think back to the idea of those preconceived notions of what a woman is. And I only have my own prejudices and biases and programming that I was taught growing up about, girls being bubbly and pretty and wonderful and guys being brave and smart. That's the programming that I dealt with that luckily my daughter doesn't have to deal with because we don't put those expectations or limitations on her. She's going to be a much better person than I will ever be, more options and opportunities. But again, it's the world that we live in. So anyway, hopefully I haven't wasted 7 minutes of your life, and we will proceed and carry forth and onward and upward. So until next time, goodbye everybody. Good luck.